Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Pisces weekly money and career reading from April 28th to May 4th, 2025. Pisces, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Pisces weekly money and career, April 28th, May 4th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of May. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Also remember that this is a community as we come together and share our energies and share our mindset, our emotions, what we're going through. That is how I can continue to deliver these messages. So please share with the community. If you cannot share or you don't wish to share, which I completely understand, not everybody wants to share their stories on these platforms, just put a heart down below and come together so we can continue to deliver these messages. All right, here we go. Grab your best headphones, earbuds for a better sound, and let's get started. I'm going to pull one oracle card here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What is the root of the matter? What is the message here for Pisces, money and career, April 28th, May 4th? What do we need to know? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Am I taking that one? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Thank you. Ooh, the garden. Creativity. Meeting someone, connecting with someone, or connecting with a creative source. This is a place where you're going to be able to grow, to blossom, to be yourself, to show your talent, and to create. It's a new person. You're meeting something new. It's allowing you to sort of how can I say that? Create freely. I don't know what word I'm looking for. It'll come to me. All right, let's continue. Let's see what this is all about. So you are meeting someone, or you're tapping into a creative source, or you're in a space, a company, a place, a partnership, a community that really inspires you to create. Okay. What is this all about? Give me one moment. Let me just grab a little tea. Okay. Page of Cups. Yeah. All about creativity, an offer, or really excited excited to be part of this new community, or excited to be able to work on this project. There's an offer there. Whoever this person is, or this offer is, if it's a job offer, or it's the offer, or someone connecting with you, inviting you to create, or just a discussion, a meeting, a person, an energy that's very empowering and very inspirational for you. Pushing forward, opening doors. If you're creating music, art, or anything creative, if you're the creative one in the bunch, even in a job, or in I'm hearing it's an asset, okay? It's an asset. Or if it's an asset for you, okay? So if you're in a job, or in a company, or on a team, or you have an offer to be on a team, you're an asset for them. Your creativity is an asset for them, or an asset for the project. You're celebrating. Look at that, celebrating. Four of Wands. This is your family, coming together with your family, or coming together with the people that are important for you. It's exciting, or you're exciting to work with these people, or to work on this project or on this subject. King of Cups, balance, bringing you balance. Okay, so thinking of the past. Thinking of the past. Are you going back to something, or back to a source, or a company, or a talent you have that is an asset? Are you going back to that because you're reminiscing from the past, or these are your siblings, or this is your family, your home back in the day? These are these emotional connections you have with your family. So that makes you balanced. That makes you happy. Having your family around, your siblings and all that makes you happy. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but also an energy of resources, being pragmatic, being practical, organized, finding solutions. This is the energy you're in. Okay, let's see if there are a couple more cards. The Fool keeps popping up. Keeps popping up in all these readings. This is exciting for you. You trust yourself. You're taking a leap of faith. You're getting out of your comfort zone, and off you go. You're making this happen. So this is something big for you. You're taking your independence and you're going off on a new adventure. I feel like you're now wanting to be in that space of freedom and creativity, and you don't want to be bogged down by orders or judgment or the fear of judgment. I feel like this is something that is really liberating for you. What did I just, was it Aries? Yes, this is similar to Aries. Maybe you have Aries in your chart, or check out the Aries reading, because, yeah, well, there we go. There's Aries. Very interesting, because for Aries, I believe it was just breaking free from a job or a company or a structure, administrative structure or establishment, like very established, very ruled, regulated, and Aries is breaking free from that. And I feel like you are really allowing yourself to step out there and to go and see what's going on, and go create and connect with new people, and be less rigid. Might be setting new boundaries. You want to control things. You want to make sure you I have a similar sense that you want to let go of that structure or that control you had on the day-to-day routine, where everything had to be really, really organized. Now it's like not a free-for-all, but like it's sort of very, very liberating for you to go out and do something different. Ten of Pentacles. It's rewarding. It's abundant. And there's the disconnect. Oh, the disconnect from the past. Disengaging from the past. Don't want to do that anymore. Don't want to be part of that anymore. It's not fulfilling you. It's not serving you. It's not good for you. And you're an asset for something else. You're an asset for another type of job. You're an asset for another type of project, or you're very inspired now to go on this new journey, standing your ground and stepping into calmer waters. less anxiety, less very rigid mindset, or maybe just basically having to follow the rules and having that very rigid schedule on a daily basis. You have the Emperor. So this is either you celebrating with a father figure, someone important to you, or a leader, or someone you look up to, and you're celebrating that. But I feel like you're also understanding that you're setting your own rules. You want to be part of a new. You want to be part of a. It's like you want to be part of a new. It's odd because you still want to have structure. You don't want to go off on a new experience or off on a new adventure without knowing anything and just seeing where it goes along the way, which is pretty much the Fool. Trusting yourself that things are going to be fine and you're going to go start something new somewhere else, go on a complete new adventure, but without planning, without structure, and just see where it goes. And I feel like here, you at the same time, if the Emperor is you're at the same time, you have very strong emotions, but you're channeling everything to bring yourself like a framework that focuses on like self-control and leadership, and you're really focusing on maintaining your responsibilities, your authority, but also a certain structure and the discipline, a very much discipline to set healthy boundaries. But here, this is what I feel. It feels like, okay, well, if I do something new and I'm really inspired to be creative and I can go off and work on that project or work with those people or work in this community or on this new job or business, but it's much less ruled and structured than what I used to do, then I have to structure myself and I have to take leadership and I have to make sure that I take responsibility and that I have this self-control where I'm not like willy-nilly going out there and just hoping for the best and, seeing where I can go with it and just navigate on energies. You want structure. So even if you work for yourself, for example, or you become independent or freelance, or you want to go on a more artistic avenue, you want it really to be set, rules set, focused, having a schedule, structuring your schedule on a day-to-day basis. Like you're going to do it yourself and you're going to really focus on that because there'll be no one else to give you a schedule and no one else to manage you and no one else to, to impose any rules or impose any, but you're happy with that. But then you're like, okay, but then I have to do it myself because I can't just be hanging out and just seeing where it goes. Okay. All right. All right, so what is this creativity all about? What is this offer, this inspiration you have? It feels like you're really inspired. There's someone inspiring you or an offer inspiring you or something. There we have a signature, we have a contract, we have a partnership. So you're partnering up with someone or you're signing for something, you're signing documents or a partnership, an agreement with someone, and this is opening doors to creativity. Beautiful. Okay, they're talking a lot, meetings, connections. You're happy to talk to this person. You're expressing yourself. It's very inspiring. You want to talk to that person. It's like endless talking. It's almost like, oh, that's cute. It's almost like, when you meet someone for the first time and whether it doesn't have to be romantic. But you know, you have a true beautiful connection, and you can talk for hours and hours, and it's just wonderful, and just happy to be with that person, exchanging and connecting. It's like a soul connection. This is a soul connection, and you're really enjoying expressing yourself, expressing your art or your ideas, and this is a person that you're really going to be close to. All right. All right, so what is this new adventure all about with the Fool? One card on the Fool. You have father figure very present there, family very present, excited, celebrating together, coming together as a family, or your father figure is there. Doesn't have to be a father, but it is a father figure. And yes, this is making you really, really happy. You have success and victory over that. This is a whole new adventure in front of you. And this is taking you to a whole nother level in your joy and creativity. It feels like your family is surrounding you, or it feels like you are in a setting of family or having siblings around you, or and you're disconnecting. You're really so what are you disconnecting from? So forward, heading forward, connecting with that person, very inspiring, becoming a friend, talking, having meetings. This can be a new job, a new project, but I think that this is a person that is inspiring you in a whole different way. And so what is this? Who is this Emperor? If this is you, you're still setting boundaries, and you want to organize yourself, and you want to keep control. You want to keep control and your responsibility. You don't want it to be a free-for-all. All right, who is this Emperor here for Pisces? Protection. Okay, so they are protecting you over difficulties, over stress and emotions that are weighing heavy on your shoulders. This person is protecting you. Now, it can be a friend. I feel like it's just that loyalty and that love that you get from family. And if it's not that father figure that is very protective of you and by your side as you navigate this new energy, because it feels like you have to trust yourself to go off on this new adventure, and you have to believe in yourself. And as you transition, and you can check now, did I do a video on transition? No, I was going to, but anyway, this is someone that is by your side to guide you, protect you, and probably help you navigate this new way of working and still remain in control, very responsible, and structuring your day, and pretty much taking leadership of your new energy. So you can be in a space where even if you don't have a manager, or even if you don't have a set structure, let's say you don't go to work every day in an office or in an establishment or in a place, whatever it is, if it's not an office, you will find that anchor in that father figure that you'll be able to rely upon. So what are you leaving behind? What are you leaving behind? And it feels like it was heavy, and heaviness in the job, and heaviness in like not wanting to be there anymore, not wanting to work that way anymore, not wanting to have that burden. I don't think it was a burden and a burden reality. I think for you, something is weighing heavy on your shoulders that you don't want to be part of that anymore, and you're sort of done. Yeah, there's the change, traveling, transportation, going to another place. You can be moving. This is sort of the Wheel of Fortune, but it's the vessel. The vessel is embarking on a new journey, needing a breath of fresh air, needing to put yourself out there, needing change. You want change and you're getting change. You want change and you're getting change. There we go. One more card on the vessel. So you can be traveling, you can be moving, you can be changing countries, cities, locations, whatever it is. There is a change. One more card, if you want. No. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's going to be about it. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. Pisces, weekly money and career. Remember that if you're interested in getting a tarot reading, you can join us every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. By joining membership, it gives you access to a tarot reading every Sunday. All right, this one's coming out. Yep, there's the structure. Am I taking all these? Okay. There's the signature of the contract. Someone is guiding you here. This can be the Hierophant here. Someone helping you, guiding you along the way. Doesn't have to be, but yeah, you're rethinking your whole path, tapping in deep, needing to reassess, assess your path, assess your career path, where you stand right now, what you want, what are you going to focus on? What do you not want anymore? Because you are leaving something behind and you're leaving emotions behind. Yeah, that were disappointing. And we have the King of Cups, remaining balanced, beautiful. Page of Cups again. That's that offer, that inspiration, that imagination, creative inspiration. You really tap. This person is changing everything. It's been a while. You've been blocked, stuck, and this coming in is different. And you have to tap into your energy to reorient yourself and really think differently and see things from a different perspective. If you're still in that blocked energy, waiting for something or waiting for change or waiting for answers or trying to figure things out, sort things out and make decisions, you have to bring it in a different way or see a different perspective, so to open yourself up and allow different things to come in. Yes, tide bound. And Pisces, I have done many readings for you where you stagnated in one energy, one own. That's where you were. That's where your comfort zone was, and that's what you wanted. You didn't want to get out of there in that bubble for a very long time. And now you're breaking the bubble. You're bursting the bubble. Here's change. And like I said, you want change. Here comes the change. And so you were bound to that energy for such a long time. You're breaking free, and you're now taking control over your emotions and your decisions, and not just following, not that you're saying you were following blindly, but it was a sense of a security blanket. That's what you had. That was your routine. That was your job, and that was fine. And you were okay with that. And that was enough for you at that moment. That was comforting for you at that moment to have that sort of set schedule. But once we get ourselves out into the real world again, not that you weren't in the real world, but because you were focused on other things, here with the devil, it's breaking free from that. And maybe also recognizing when emotions are being manipulated or controlling you and not allowing you to progress, or not allowing you to step forward and do something different, or not allowing you to move, or not allowing you to be inspired to step into a new job and have the desires to do something different in your career. Even if you want it, there's a difference between wanting and having it in your mind, because you're very creative and you're an asset for whoever has you or hires you or whatever you want to create, if it's your own business, I feel like you're now allowing yourself, and you're now realizing what you were attached to, and that maybe your priorities were different, and it was just getting that check, getting that money, staying where it was, you know, not doing anything else but just focusing on money, money, money. And this is something that keeps coming up in all readings. This, you know, to break free from certain illusions and regain control over your desires and your attachments, and understanding now where you stand and what you want. And it's only when things go a little haywire that we realize, okay, well, now I'm not really comfortable with this anymore, or I don't really want to be part of this anymore, or this is not the type of job I want anymore, right? Then we realize that we have been maybe not all manipulated, right? Not everybody is manipulated. Not everybody's in a toxic situation, but we realize that our priorities are shifting. And so when our priorities shift, automatically we feel like, okay, but why am I doing that again? And why was I so obsessive on doing it a certain way? And why was it's so important at that time? Okay, at that time it was very important, and I could uniquely do that, and that was what I needed to do. But now I want to do something completely different. And because I'm allowing myself to open up to the world and adventure myself to maybe tap into other opportunities, other energies, other people, other environments, then I realize how controlling it was and how obsessive I was to uniquely do one thing and only one thing and just stay in that lane and not allow myself to do anything else. So this is about, you know, breaking free from those illusions and to really regain control over your desires, your attachments, your vision, and your priorities from the past. And probably deception or disillusion or things that have changed, that are no longer the same, maybe not the same manager, maybe not the same way of working, or things are moving around. And then when things move around, then that's when you realize that, oh, okay, well, maybe I don't want that really, or maybe this is not working for me anymore. Maybe I'm just not feeling connected and I really need change. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, for sharing your energies, for being here, part of the community, and allowing me to continue to deliver these weekly messages. So gratitude to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word here is, here's the change. Here's the change. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put here's the change down below, or just if you're interested in participating and sharing your energy so I can continue to read. Thank you so much for watching. Pisces, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.